Hello, and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4. In this video, I will show you my favorite Soviet Union strategy and the power of strategic bombers. So with no further ado, let's get into it. We're gonna use 120 units, basically, that's all we need. Production line, that's the important thing. What we're gonna do here is lower the infantry equipment amount. We're gonna keep support equipment's fine. I'm gonna need a bit more arty. No, we don't need much arty. 2 arty. Don't need those. Light ones. Gonna need 1 on trucks. Gonna need some fighters. Gonna need a lot of bombers. And then we're gonna need some AA. Let's see, put 3 on that. And then we need 1 on train. So we buy 24 amounts of rubber. Let's put the strat bomber on top of the fighter there. Well, let's start with just rushing down the path as much as possible, and then we go for building civilian factories in all these states which have 80 infrastructure, because that increases construction speed. We're gonna get a few more 80s a little bit later, hopefully. Then we're gonna start building there as well. We're also gonna have to just add in a couple more in another state, because we will be finishing up those before we get more build slots, so that's gonna have to be done like that. Going for construction and basic machine tools, and then I want to get started on the medium tank, so let's research that straight off the bat. There we go. Gather up all the planes. All of them planes. Train that Air Force to level 3. Navy production. Get rid of it all. Don't need any of it. Just need convoys. Alright, you know what? I don't really care about that Navy. What we need to do is put this thing on strike force over here. With actually, on low engagements. That's just to stop, and pretty much the same with the other one. I'm just gonna put it up already. Just to stop naval invasions, pretty much. That's all this is for. Here we go. Alright, next one, the center. Alright, first purge. So once we're done with that one, we're of course gonna have to go... then we're just gonna have to wait for the next one, which is the second Moscow trial, which is 175 days. So then we have 175 days in between those focuses to work with other stuff. So we'll look at research, dispersed industry, because... concentrated doesn't really work with the Soviet Union because of their massive penalties to production efficiency growth, which is only gonna get worse. Alright, there we go. First Moscow trial done. Next up, let's grab some stability and PP. Alright, medium's done. Let's grab the plane so we can start building that as early as possible, and also construction 2. Ooh, Spanish Civil War here. This is important. What we're going to do here is, of course, send some volunteers to Spain. Put in 6 volunteers, those lovely 6 tanks. Put some planes up. Gonna have to send those planes over. And then also, I believe we need to start improving the relation a little bit, because we need 20 relation to send an attaché. So, there we go. Right, here we are. Gonna put up... what? That's not the right arm. No! Managed to send the wrong army. Lovely. Alright, that can happen, yeah. I didn't read. That was just my mistake. We can make do with only infantry, though. That's fine. In that case, what I'm going to do is actually take these 6 tanks and delete them. And then... make a duplicate of... we're gonna have to wait, that we don't have any army XP at the moment. But yeah, what we're gonna do now is actually add some tanks into these to make sure that our enemy can't pierce us. Alright, to micro the best, we're gonna put up my Chukuchevsky for now. And then we want to send that attaché. Stop improving, no point in wasting more PP there. Attaché sent, and then we can go Wariko. Grab the Comintern so that we can then grab the send military devices to Spain, because that's 100 and some experience from one focus. Alright, let's grab some army experience. So Timochenko there. Timochenko gives tons of army XP for a very good price. Time to do a second purge. Second purge right there. Also, let's grab some high yields for that -5 consumer goods. Yeah, Doctrine, we're gonna grab a strategic destruction. But before we do that, I want to grab the. I would love to grab the air crew surveys, because that one gives -15% doctrine cost as well as accident chance, and we have a very high accident chance right now. So lowering that is pretty good, and also the reduction in doctrine cost is really going to come in handy. To take our now we take our agent and put them in Mexico, and then let's make that tank we wanted. So basic chassis, and then we want to make it oh, we don't yeah, we can do that. If we added a close support gun for now, we definitely need to research the next gun as well. Grab the one in that case we can actually grab the 1-man turret, but I'm gonna grab the 2-man for preparation of the next one. We don't want to be using the 1-man. We want to be using the 2-man because the 1-man medium has a horrible penalty there, so we want to get rid of that. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's definitely worth it. And as for the rest, we're looking pretty fine, pretty darn fine right there. So just start pumping out that. So don't need as much artillery, don't need as much AA, don't need as much support equipment, don't need as many guns, and that's pretty much it. We also want to start building some casks. So lower that. Lower that once. Something like that. Now, what we're going to be doing now is actually saving up a lot of PP, because we're going to be going for the Foraging Experts, which has some really good bonuses that cost quite a lot of PP. Alright, we're 5 factories away, meaning we just do the prepare for the last of the second to last of the purge focuses. Start grabbing some artillery stuff. We really need to get that gun. There we go. Right, now we can do the conspiracy. There goes Chukochevsky, so we're gonna have to add up house. Are you ready yet, Mr. He is. Very good, very good. So what we can do now is just promote Rokossovsky straight away. He's ready, and then we swap. Oops. There we go. And then grab Popov over here. Just down there. Alright, 5-year plan, right there. We will behead the snake, get rid of that paranoia again, and also, now comes the important thing, the Gosperoy. We're gonna have to start improving relations with the US. Right, behead the snake, there we go, lovely. Now, how many days left? 20 days, so now we need another 35-day focus. There's one over here, one of these, Right, now we can do the last purge, and then we'll be done with that. Then we want to be grabbing Ramon and putting him right to preparing the, not the raid, but the assassination. It takes a little bit longer, but we're all fine on time. And it basically always works, while the raiding the villa has very low chance of success. Then we can grab the agent and just send him to Germany. Next up, we got the military or civilian industry. We will start building civs in mills in not too much time. So the military one seems very interesting to the eye there, because you get military construction speed, while the civilian one gives civilian construction speed. And we will swapping over to mills soon enough. But I find that civilian industry is better anyway, because it gives you that -5 consumer goods. So you can kind of build mills faster because of those 5 consumer goods. So that's the one we're gonna grab. Now let's grab our research law first, and then I think I'm gonna rush down the path towards getting the equipment, because what I want to do is getting all the way down to the end of. Sounds kind of crazy. But you can absolutely do it with the Soviet. Get those focuses are so good. So we want to get all the way down to the heavy howitzer, and then we're going to utilize that thing. Another air doctrine. Now what we're going to do here is go for night bombing, because we want to get rid of that penalty, as well as getting, like, you get 10% more bombing efficiency on the other one. But this one removing a lot of nighttime bombing penalty, which would be which is amazing, because then we can nighttime bomb without any penalties, as well as we don't really need the escort efficiency, because we're not going to need escorts. So just getting more bombing stats are better. Another air doctrine, very good. Mass destruction right there. And now we can swap over. So now we want industrial destruction for minus 75% bomber cost. Alright, let's build 4 more, something like that. And then go full mills. Lovely. Now we can grab that. Again, just keep rushing the arty. We want to reach basically down here. Yeah, we want to reach here before we do the next focus. That's 200 days. That's coming out very nicely compared to, because what we're going to do now is get those 2 ahead of time penalties down here. So we get those on the 2 last research, on the 2 last artillery gear thingies, and basically finish artillery. Super duper duper ahead of time. Alright, let's make a better version of this tank. So what we're looking for then is pretty much just the same as the other one. We want them as cheap as possible. Just add the medium howitzer, RT, and we could grab this one. We have a bit more extra reliability lying around, so we can just grab an extra ammunition storage there for just a little bit extra stats. Let's grab 4 armor. 4 armor right there. Then we need 1 more engine, and there we go. 92 reliability, just fine. It's the Molotov Ribbentrop pack, meaning it's 70 days before the war will break out, and we're definitely going to take advantage of that. Now you can stop Germany in its tracks with the Soviet Union. You can basically just make the Allies win, but that's not what we want to do. We want to make Germany as weak as possible, but make the Allies as weak as possible as well. So we want France to fall. We want Belgium and Netherlands. We want them to pretty much fall as fast as possible. Because that makes them that makes Germany that makes sure that France doesn't hold on forever. Because if you let France hold on, they can get really strong, and we don't want that to happen, because that's gonna ruin may ruin stuff for us later. So what we're gonna do instead is just let Germany roll over Netherlands, Belgium, and France, and Poland. And then we're going to be absolutely blasting their industry, so they can't get any stronger than what they are right now, pretty much. Alright, let's have a look at changing up the division. So what we want to do now is swapping it out to having the swapping out the armor into the artillery. Armor goes up to 27, very nice to see. So if we start there, let's grab the AA and logistics as well. I'm not done with how this is looking though. I'm definitely gonna make some more changes, but we'll just start there. That's the copy, and then we swap all of these over. Let's train them first. Train them first. Yeah, actually train everybody first. There's some of them that already have the tanks, but yeah, we want to train them without the tanks so we don't lose the tanks. Right, we're done with artillery. Now, next up, a 5-year plan. Alright, war. Now's the big one. What we're gonna do now is sending a lot of volunteers. Yeah, volunteers. So 700 strat bombers heading over to Britain right now. I'm gonna get more as well. Do we have not really yet though, but yeah, we're gonna get more. And then if we send some to France. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send the tacticals over to France, as well as the rest of the strat bombers, pretty much. You'll see why. There we go. Send them over. Alright, 700 strat bombers, here we go. Bombing, of course, go for mills, civs, and AA. And then start bombing Germany as well as North. Basically just all of Germany. And then we want to add the same to the tactical bombers. But we want to put them in Eastern Germany because that makes Eastern Germany green. Because the AA that is in Eastern Germany reduces means that the strat bombers can't really make green air themselves. I'm not sure if it actually matters, but I like having it green there. Yeah, and then we bomb like that, and then the other ones we'll put like 200 in Alpine region and 100 in Czechoslovakia. Let's make sure everybody is bombing the right stuff. Yeah, they are. Very nice. There we go. So now we're just gonna start bombing Germany. So what we're gonna see now is that his industry count will only go up by the same amount as he's capturing, pretty much. So he won't be building any more factories because he's gonna spend all the time repairing these factories. You can see there, he's repairing his factories already. So all of his civs are currently going to just repairing factories. So he will only get factories which he's conquering right now. And you can see that amount is just increasing so fast. We're already bombing. You can see all the mills gone in Berlin already. They're repairing the civs first, which is why the mill. You can see the mills are dropping a lot more. So there we go, and they're not putting up anything against us because we have volunteer planes. We have volunteer planes, so they don't care about them. It's so crazy you can do this. It's so crazy. So what we want to do now is just keep pumping out the planes so that we can get more bombers as volunteers. So there we go. So now he's of course expanded, but he's only been expanding because he's been capturing land. So you can see that a lot of his factories are gone. Need more of this. A lot more. And then a bit more on support as well. There's the plane. Full engine, full bombing, better reliability. Don't need range, they're fine on range. Last already focus research 125 days, and then we can make the best artillery piece in the world. The one with armor, that is. Let's modify the tank. So, which one is the right one? It's this one. The cheap one, of course. We're gonna make it a little bit more expensive now. Heavy howitzer with the fixed superstructure, because that's the one we're gonna have to go for. That means we don't really. This one doesn't really pay off anymore, apart from a bit of defense for the extra ammunition storage. But it doesn't cost anything either. But we can add some more because reliability is so high right now. Autoloader is a little bit, again, it's too expensive, especially for something like this, because you don't get any breakthrough out of it. Only 2 there. You do get a decent amount of defense, but then we might as well just add another extra ammunition storage right there. So I guess that's what we do, just grab more defense. Because we like, these guys are going to be in the industry. Like, normally you wouldn't have a defensive tank, but since these guys work together with the infantry, we kind of want that. And we still want them as cheap as possible as long as they have enough armor. They currently have 60 armor. I'm just gonna have a quick look and see how much we actually have in the division. 26 armor, that should be enough to kill Germany. Alright, time to fix the railways. There's some railways that needs upgrading. Because there's mostly a level 1 all the way over here. So what we want to make is basically level 3 all the way. And the best place to do it tends to be here. So level 3 to Kiev, and then from there we'll expand outwards. I like to have it behind in case something unexpected happen. I prefer to bring the supply from behind rather than going across the front line in case something unexpected, like in case they manage to push once or something. And then this one's quite important, and that one, and I guess instead of doing that, we can do this one. Because then we can also include this. And then there's over here. There's that. Right, level 3 all the way, right? Yeah, looks like it. That one, this one's not hit by level 3, so that includes that. There we go, that's all of it. Looks like a lot, but it's gonna finish quite fast. Now, we're gonna have to do all the army focuses. So, all the ones on the left side there, as far as we can. Alright, how many tanks right now? 5,008. Alright, let's add them. Army, 1 infantry gone. Here we go. And then the flame tanks. How many factories do we have on right now? How many factories? Already 8. Alright, how many do we have? 100. How many do we need? Medium flame tank. 1,800. We're building 6 a day. Might work. If it doesn't, then the amount we're lacking is so minuscule that it doesn't even matter when I'm thinking about it, because you can have flame tanks. They give their bonus even if you don't have flame tanks. Even if you don't have any flame tanks in the division, they still give the full bonus. So it's only a tiny bit of penalty you'll get to the division itself from lacking this. But that penalty is way less than the bonus it gives. So you don't even need to have your flame tanks if you want to use them. If you haven't been bombing Germany like this, Germany normally has like twice the army at least on that border. And now look at that tiny air force. 6,000 planes versus less than 2,000. Their army size is like, it looks big on the paper, but it's definitely not big at all. They're 43% of their mills are gone. Oh, like, look at that. A full third of all their factories, including dockyards, are all gone. Okay, that's the war. Alright, here we go. Let's start pushing and see what, how easy this is gonna be. Oh, there we go. I love to do this this micro in this area. It's so easy to just destroy them in take Memel and then just go for Königsberg. It is so easy to get that one, and from there you can easily get the encirclement. Oh, we're just cleaning straight through them. Look at that. They just disappear. It's like there's nothing in front of us. Oh, lovely encirclement. Who would have thought having the heavy howitzer in 41 wouldn't be OP. Come on. Yes. Yes! Nice! We got it. That's a huge one. That is a really huge one as well. Like, the tanks don't have any tanks in them, so they're not tank division, they're just infantry without equipment. That are low on equipment, but there's a lot of infantry there. A lot of it. There we go, and now it's all gone. How's casualties now? We lost 47,000. How many have we taken down? Germany. 1.2 million! Oh! Ooh, that must hurt. That must hurt, losing that many that fast. Alright, I think it's time to just go. Or is it? Let's see what happens. I'm kind of interested to see what's going to happen with like the Romanian front line and the Hungarian ones if I do that. Because I haven't been pushing it. I haven't been touching it. But let's go. Let's see. Might have to, yeah, I'm going to have to do some micro. I think the German one might be all okay. Why are they still putting up so crazy many planes over there, the AI? There's no fighting going on. Okay, now they're actually moving. Good. I guess it was because we weren't actually battle planning, so they didn't have any big references to battles. There weren't like any big battles going on. I mean, oh yeah, we just went straight through Romania. Oh god, we just went straight through, straight over the river. You must have like reinforced them or something crazy. Yeah, they just disappeared. Yeah, okay, we're just keeping the button pressed then. Green, 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 green. I think it's time to go aggressive. Stuck. Oh, that was a funny time to... there we go, Germany gone. Germany gone, and only Italy left. There we go, peace. There we go, we got him. We got him. And there we go, Germany absolutely destroyed. And the world looking very Comintern in April 42. So that was it. Thank you for watching.